Hi, welcome to part 2 of setting up your personal website. So I activated the template. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, where are all the pictures? So the reason why there are no pictures here is because when I set up this particular site, you can have as many, I have like 4 or 5 blog sites here through WordPress. You can tell it, oh, I want a website. And when I tell it that I want a website, it will automatically default to a static page for me, and then I won't see the picture. However, and then you can move back and forth. So if you want a blog, it's going to be your latest posts. Now remember, let's see, here's them. Now we have pictures again. So all of these pictures, and they change. These are just pictures that WordPress puts in for you. You can certainly change them really easily, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. But the difference is, because this is really created as a blogging platform, the default, if you don't tell it I want a website, is a blog. And so if you have it as your latest posts, it's going to show your latest posts, and hence you're going to have all the posts would be coming up under here. So I'm telling it, nope, I want a static page, and now it's going to let me set up the home page the way that I want. Now you can also still have a blog and have a static page. Some people choose to do that. You would just have a blog section up here or somewhere in here. So this is where every time you make any change, you want to publish it. And then I'm going to backpedal right here. Okay, now here are all of these. This is my customizing menu. This is the site identity. This is where you can put a logo in. You can upload it. You can change your title. You can change your tagline. You can have a little site icon. You can change the image just by clicking on it. Anything that you want to put here, you have to actually upload into your media library first, and then you can attach it. So you can't just drag and drop anything right into, so now this is, so let me just go back to where I was. So I was on the, this was the menu that I was on. Oh wait, that's the, to get back to themes, you go there. So I was on this customizing menu. So the first time when you activate your site, if you X out of here, it might take you back to that customizing, it might take you back to the theme page. And all you have to do is come under here, there'll be something else, say view my site, and then that will bring you into here. So this actually is your menu. This is how you get back to that customizing menu. If you want to change the theme, you click here. Over here, it's the customize, and you can go back here at any time. Okay, and then when you exit out, it'll bring you back to this main page. When you want to add content, so you're not adding a blog post unless you want to blog. So when you want to add content to your site, choose site pages, and then here I can start I can go in here, and this will give me oh no, I just click on it, and then I can just come right in here, and then I can edit it. And then there's some page settings here. You don't really have to worry about that right now. I would focus on getting all of your contents in. And then if you want to turn on comments, you can go here. If you want to add testimonials, you can do this here. So, but the main thing that you will be using will be your customized menu. Okay, so I hope that helps you a little bit. Again, WordPress has phenomenal support and help. There really has never been something that I couldn't figure out, you know, by Googling. Sometimes there are glitches. Sometimes students have gotten a little frustrated because maybe the header didn't fit or something happened, and they had to switch the theme. You can switch the theme at any time. It'll take all of your content. It'll copy all of your menu items. All right, and now I'm here at Wix, and I'll just quickly show you their templates. I'm saying create a website. So this will be set up as a website and not a blog. You can choose a blog. You can do portfolio and CV. And because this one has the CV, I'm going to choose that. You can create your own website with the editor. You start with a template, or you can make your own, and that's what you want. Choose a template. Now this one is very common. It's very popular. It's pretty simple. I think this is a good one. I do recommend that you do put in your picture on a personal website. It is very visual. I personally don't believe you should ever put your picture on a CV, but I think on a website it's pretty expected. You don't have to, but you really should have an image. So if you're not going to have yourself, you need to have something that's going to represent your field very specifically, because you have to remember a lot of these people use a lot of these templates, so they're going to be familiar to recruiters. Now, I would not pick something like this unless I was an actor or a model. I'm that good looking. Or I'd had an art portfolio. Okay, you don't want to start with a picture that's that big. That's more for a portfolio, or that's more for somebody again in, But here, this would be a good one, and we can view it or we can edit it. So if we're editing it, we simply choose it. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like when you launch. So here is your this is your menu. This is how they set it up because you said it was a CV. Now, the main difference between Wix and WordPress is this. The way that the menus are set up, it's pretty different. So here, instead of going into a text box and loading everything into the text box, each thing is a separate element. So in WordPress, if you want the text and the image in the same page and the same place, they're going to be loaded in the same place. Not so with Wix. Each one is its own individual thing. And then if you want to, let's say I want to add something on the page, I can add a column or do something if I want. And I choose add, and then it'll say, what do you want to add? An image? Do you want to add text? A menu? And then, so if I tell it that I want to add text, it will, it's being a little slippery here. And then it'll bring up a little pop-up and it will give you a little tutorial. So it is different. It's more of like a drag and drop, and it's just a different way of editing. It does take a little while to get used to. Again, a toss-up. Some people find this easier, more customizable. Other people find the free version of WordPress to be a little bit more customizable. So what I would do is I would just get an account on each one and just test it out. And, again, just keep it simple. And I like this. This is a splash page. I do like putting a resume here like this right on the page. However, I would also recommend having it attached as a PDF. You don't just want it on the website, because then somebody can't print it off. So if you want to have it on there, which I like, you should definitely have it as a PDF, no matter what you do. Or how you represent your resume. It should be at least a PDF attached somewhere. You could put it under experience or something like that. Okay, so I hope this helps you figure out how to begin to start your personal website. Just remember, technology is always buggy, and but again, there is a lot of help. A lot of people do use these platforms. They do have very good help. I haven't been on Wix in a while, so I don't know how good their help is, but I'm sure it is good. It's very popular. And I wish you the best of luck in finding the job of your dreams.